We are here. We're finally doing it. It's the main event for UFC 308. Ilia Topuria versus Max Holloway. Let's get right into it. But before we do, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, and follow and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I upload. Let's go. Oh, it's time. Max Holloway versus Ilia Topuria. Let's start with Ilia Topuria being 15-0. His country is now Germany. It's changing every single month, I swear. Last we checked, I do believe it was actually, because I do believe I did a video on the Ilia versus Volkanovski fight card, and I do believe it said Spain last time, right? He's fighting out of everywhere. He's from Georgia. He's fighting out of Germany for this one. He's 5'7" tall. He weighed at 159 pounds 90 in his last win. Has a reach of 69 inches and a leg reach of 37 inches. While Max Holloway, on the other hand, is 26'7". His country is United States. He sticks to his country. He stands at 5'11" tall. He's a lot taller than Topuria. I mean, at the press conference, he looked a lot taller as well. He has a reach of 69 inches and a leg reach of 42 inches. He also weighed at 145 pounds in his last weigh-in. The reach for both fighters is the exact same, except leg reach, which goes in Max Holloway's favor. The height also goes in Holloway's favor. And Max Holloway, not only does he have 7 losses, but he has way more wins. He has way more experience than Topuria does in the pro scene. Topuria being the champ, Max Holloway being the BMF, the baddest motherfucker for a reason. And I do believe he's going to make a statement. I do believe that these two, no matter what the outcome is, these two are going to make a statement on Saturday night. But let's move on to win buys to see how they get it done. With Max Holloway sitting at a 48% KO TKO, 8% submission, 44% decision, with an average fight time sitting at 16 minutes and a knockdown average of 0. While Ilia Topuria is 33% KO TKO, 53% submission, 13% decision, with an average fight time sitting at 10 minutes and a knockdown average of 1. Although Max Holloway does have a fair amount of knockdowns, over his 15 minutes he doesn't have as many as Topuria does. Topuria's average knockdown per minute is 1. Max Holloway has a lot longer, he has 6 minutes longer inside of the octagon than Topuria does, although Topuria is a fairly well-rounded opponent. People sleep on Topuria's grappling skills. He has a 53%. Most of his wins are coming by submission. Then his second most wins are coming by KO and TKO, and his last most wins are coming by decision. So most of his wins are coming by stoppage. While Max Holloway, most of his wins are coming by knockout. His second most wins are coming by decision, and then his third most wins are coming by submission. Although he's a fairly well-rounded opponent as well. Max Holloway, most of his, if we put them all together, most of his wins are coming by stoppage as well, but all thanks to the knockouts. So already, basing off of this, Topuria should probably get it down. We know Topuria has a lot of power. We know that. We know Max Holloway also has a lot of power. But when it comes to boxing as a skill, I believe Max Holloway is the better boxer. I know Topuria clowns on him and says all this and all that bullshit based on the last fight, saying he had no skill. Trust me, Max Holloway has the fucking skill. And Topuria is sleeping on the skill. Topuria is sleeping on Max Holloway's skill. He's thinking, oh, he's going to go in there. He thinks he's going to throw a bunch of punches and try and knock him out. Topuria is thinking about the last 10 seconds. He's not thinking about the full fight. Where Max Holloway timed shots perfectly and broke Gaethje down. While Topuria didn't really do much to... Well, I can't say he didn't do much to Volk. He knocked him out. But the build up towards it, you could tell that he was going to land them shots, but it wasn't like completely set up and perfectly timed and everything. It was a lot of mistakes coming from Volkanovski than just Topuria. With Max Holloway, it was two very skilled guys taking risks and making mistakes because of the risks. I don't believe that Volkanovski, no disrespect to him, I'm a huge fan of Volk, but I don't believe he has the skill that Max Holloway or Gaethje does. And Topuria, I hope he gets to... I want to see him prove it. I'm not a fan of Topuria. He beat Volk. But if he has the skill there, I want to see him prove it against someone like Max. That proves that you actually have something there. Because, as Max Holloway says, he's the best boxer in UFC, baby. And it probably is true. Let's move on to significant strikes though, to see how they performed in their last fights on the feet. With Max Holloway landing an average of 7 punches per minute, 48% significant strikes, an average of 5 punches absorbed per minute with a 59% defense. While Topuria, on the other hand, had an average of 4 punches landed per minute, a 46% significant strikes, an average of 3 punches absorbed per minute with a defense of 65%. Output ways, Max Holloway, like we said, but that's because Gaethje was also throwing. Yes, Max did take a lot more strikes, but remember, Max Holloway's fight went the full bout. Near enough, it went to the last 1-2 seconds. Topuria's didn't go the full bout. Topuria absorbing that many punches, I don't remember how many rounds it was 1 or 2, wasn't it? If that fight kept going, how many more punches would he absorb? How much worse would his defense look? That's what I'm trying to think about right now. Topuria has a lot going in his favor, but you need that defense to be at 65% throughout the whole fight. If Max Holloway has the chin to withstand your punches, and if you have the chin to withstand Max's punches, you need that defense higher, because Max yes, in his last fight didn't have the high percentage, but when it came to significant strikes as well, look at that percentage. Max Holloway landed a higher percentage, but Topuria didn't land as many. His fight was shorter, therefore he didn't need that much significant strikes. It just proves that he didn't need that much power to knock out his opponent. But let's move on to the grappling to see if it does go down, who could benefit, and I think I know who, but let's go down there first. With Topuria having an average of 2 takedowns, 56% takedown accuracy, 92% takedown defense, with an average of 1 submission, while Max Holloway on the other hand had an average of 0 takedowns, 53% takedown accuracy, 84% takedown defense, and a 0 submission average. Now, do I think this fight goes down? I'm going to be honest. No, I don't think it goes down. I think these two know what the fans want, and I think they know that it shouldn't go down. These two both have the power to knock each other out. It's just whose chin can withstand what. They both have good takedown defense based off their last fight, and with takedown defense, it's been a 8% difference, while the accuracy was a 3% difference. Although Topuria attempted more. Like I said, people sleep on grappling for Topuria. Topuria probably will grapple in this fight. I think he probably will attempt it. But hopefully Max Holloway can keep him at range and try and keep him away from getting the takedowns. I don't think Max Holloway will get dominated down there, but I do believe Topuria will do a lot better than him down there. But on the feet, I think it's a fairly even fight. I think it can go either way. People are going to disagree. People are going to agree. This is just my thoughts, my opinions though. I think how it's going to play out, this fight will stay on the feet mainly, and when it does go down, you'll see Topuria starting to take the edge down there. But on the feet, I think it's a 50-50. It's exactly like Renan Ferreira versus Francis Ngannou. Obviously, weight differences, yeah. But it's whoever gets to the punch first, whoever can start their combinations, who can start their game plan, that's who's going to win, in my opinion. But what do you guys think? Who do you think wins and how do you think they win? I cannot wait for this fight, truly. But I will catch you in a bit. I'll catch you tomorrow, not only for the predictions, but for the live stream. I'll see you then. Take care and peace.